Samsung is about to change up its smartwatch lineup in a pretty big way. No classic this year, just two watches that could shake things up for a lot of people. We're talking about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 9 and the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. And thanks to a wave of recent leaks, we now have a pretty solid idea of what's coming. So if you've been thinking about upgrading your smartwatch, or you're just curious about what Samsung has planned, you're in the right place. Today, we're breaking down everything that's leaked so far: the designs, the colors, the new health features, and even a few surprises along the way. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about where these leaks are coming from. Over the past few days, a bunch of information has dropped online from multiple sources. A leaker going by the name Galaxy Techie posted a batch of images on X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. Those images showed off software features for both the Galaxy Watch 9 and the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. On top of that, Android Headlines published rendered images of the Galaxy Watch 9, sourced from another well-known leaker called OnLeaks. These are said to be official press images, meaning they could be very close to what Samsung actually reveals. So we're not just working with rumors here, we have visuals, and we have some specific details to go through. Let's start with the Galaxy Watch 9 design. Looking at the leaked renders, the Galaxy Watch 9 keeps the same general shape we've seen in recent years. Samsung is sticking with what they call the circle on a square look. Basically, a round watch face sitting inside a squarish case. It's been their signature style for a while now. But there are some small updates this time around. The color options for the base Galaxy Watch 9 include light silver, dark silver, and a near black case color. That near black option is new for this base model, and honestly, it looks pretty sharp based on what we can see. The bands are also getting an update, with white, green, and dark blue options shown in the leaks. One detail that's easy to miss: the underside of the case, the part that actually touches your wrist, also changes color depending on which version you get. It has a plastic finish, similar to how the Galaxy Watch 8 was built. The overall look is cleaner, with a slightly more subtle brushed metal appearance compared to before. Not a massive redesign, but a polished step forward. Now let's talk about sizes. The Galaxy Watch 9 is expected to come in two case sizes: 40mm and 44mm. That's the same sizing we saw with the Watch 8, so existing band owners should be fine. There have also been some early discussions about a possible price increase, though nothing is confirmed yet. And under the hood, there's speculation about a new Snapdragon Wear Elite chip powering this thing. That would be a significant performance boost if true, but again, the leaked images don't confirm that directly. Now here's where things get really interesting: the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. Samsung released the original Galaxy Watch Ultra back in 2024, and it was their first proper high-end rugged smartwatch. It stood out with its unique angular design and that bright orange accent on the side button. This year, the Ultra 2 is reportedly getting a few design changes. According to Galaxy Techie's leak, the new Ultra 2 will have a slightly boxier look compared to its predecessor. The bezels are also said to be thinner, which would make the screen area feel bigger and more premium. And that orange accent on the side button, it's still there, but instead of the whole button being orange, it's now just an orange outline around it. That's a more refined look, and it keeps that bold Ultra identity without being too loud. The Ultra 2 is also getting new band designs and color options. The reported choices include beige, black with a bluish band, and silver with a green band. It's worth noting that we're not entirely sure if all three colors apply to both the Watch 9 and the Ultra 2, or if the options differ between models. But the variety is encouraging, and it shows Samsung is paying attention to personal style, not just specs. Let's move on to one of the most exciting parts: the new health and software features. The leaked images from Galaxy Techie gave us a look at some meaningful updates to Samsung Health. One of the standout features shown is trail run tracking. This is a big deal for people who love outdoor activities, hiking or off-road running. Trail running is very different from regular road running, and having dedicated tracking for it means Samsung is thinking about fitness in a more detailed way. There's also a new panel for Samsung Health's updated health markers. While the watermarks on the leaked images make it hard to see everything clearly, it looks like Samsung is expanding what health data the watch can track and display. This could mean more detailed sleep tracking, better heart health monitoring, or new metrics we haven't seen before on Galaxy watches. There's also a new watch face for the Ultra 2 shown in these leaks. It looks clean and data-focused, which fits the Ultra's more serious, performance-oriented image. Samsung's overall UI also appears to be getting some updates. Throughout the leaked images, there are signs of a refreshed user interface. Things look more organized and easier to read at a glance. There also appears to be a new watch face picker, which could make customizing your watch a lot simpler and more visual. If you've used Samsung's watch UI before, you'll know it can sometimes feel a bit cluttered. So any cleanup, there would be a welcome change. Now let's address the big question. What happened to the Classic? For a long time, Samsung has offered a classic version of their smartwatch with a rotating bezel. It's been a fan favorite because that physical bezel makes navigation feel really satisfying and natural. But according to Galaxy Techie's post, which has since been deleted by the way, there will be no classic model this year. Just the Galaxy Watch 9 and the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2. Now, that post being deleted does raise some questions. Was it taken down because the information was wrong? Or was it removed for other reasons? It's hard to say. Some earlier leaks actually suggested we might get a classic model, either alongside or instead of a new Ultra. But Samsung's own pattern gives us a clue. They tend to release new classic models every other year. And since we already got the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic last year, it would actually make sense to skip it this year. So while nothing is set in stone, skipping the Classic in 2025 does line up with how Samsung has handled things before. When can we expect an official announcement? Based on Samsung's history, Galaxy Watch announcements tend to happen in July. That lines up with their Galaxy Unpacked events, where they usually reveal new phones and wearables together. So we're likely just weeks or a couple of months away from seeing the real thing. Given how many leaks are already out there, Samsung probably won't be able to keep many surprises under wraps. But the official reveal will still give us confirmed specs, pricing, and availability. One more thing worth mentioning, the Galaxy Watch 8 deal. If you're not willing to wait, Samsung currently has the Galaxy Watch 8 on sale starting at just $219. That's a solid price for a capable smartwatch, and it might be worth grabbing if you need something right now. But if you can hold on a little longer, the Galaxy Watch 9 could offer meaningful improvements, especially on the health tracking side. That's everything we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 9 and Ultra 2. From updated designs to new health features to the possible end of the Classic line, there's a lot to be excited and curious about. If you found this breakdown helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help the channel more than you might think. Drop a comment below and let me know, are you Team Galaxy Watch 9 or Team Ultra 2? And if you're someone who's going to miss the Classic, tell me that too. I'd love to hear what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already, because as soon as more leaks drop or Samsung makes an official announcement, we'll be covering it right here. Samsung is clearly making some bold choices with their 2026 smartwatch lineup. No Classic, a refined base model, and what could be a very capable Ultra 2. The health features alone might be enough to get a lot of people to upgrade. Whatever Samsung ends up revealing, one thing is clear. The Galaxy Watch lineup is moving forward, and we'll be right here to keep you updated every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.